Hello YouTube and welcome to the channel. Okay, that intro sucked. But anyway, so today I'm gonna be doing something different. Y'all remember when creepypasta stories were popular for some fucking reason? Yeah, I'm gonna be reading one of those. I mean, I'll give it, some creepypastas weren't bad, like the Ben Drown one was interesting. But it was mostly because it had gameplay, like fake gameplay shown. Well, I wouldn't say it's fake, I would say it was like someone like hacked a ROM or whatever to make it look real. But yeah, it's stuff like that. Like, y'all remember the channel Some Ordinary Game? Well, of course, a lot of people still remember him. People still watch him. But early in his channel, he used to read really bad creepypastas. Well, they weren't all bad, it's just a lot of people remember the really bad creepypastas, but anyway. Yeah, so back when that dude used to read creepypastas, and then he stopped for multiple reasons, which understandable. So, I kind of wanted to revisit that thing he used to do, you know, read creepypastas. But the ones I'm going to be reading are notably bad. And while I read them, I may make fun of them, or I may laugh at how stupid the story is. But yeah, so initially a creepypasta was an internet ghost story, or internet, I don't know, scary story, I guess. I mean, that's what a ghost story is, but anyway. So this one I'm going to be reading and probably laughing at is called ZAI, a Zelda one. You know, when AI is involved, you could imagine how bad the story is gonna be. Anyway, here, let me display it on screen. I'm on the Trollpasta wiki, and I know, the Trollpasta wiki is usually where joke stories mocking creepypastas go to, or like they usually mock the cliches in creepypastas, but also, creepypastas that were on the Creepypasta wiki that were really bad get moved here. And this is one of them. I recall, because this was like a serious one. Here it is. ZAI. Okay, so I'm just gonna start. You guys could try to follow. I'll try to highlight what I'm reading like this. For what you could see, but my big ass head's gonna be blocking some of it, so yeah. Enjoy that. Anyway, beginning. About 4 years ago, I decided to take my love for The Legend of Zelda further. I don't know, I feel like he would be doing that noise. Through my childhood, I had fallen in love with this series, mainly the character Zelda. Okay, we get it. Zelda's your waifu. You're gonna get all weird about it. I have multiple waifus, so I'll be honest, I'll be real. But you're probably gonna go nuts, aren't you? There was just something so captivating about her. I knew she was only ones and zeros on the screen, but she felt real to me. She felt real to me. Oh, God. I continued on with the series all the way up until the more recent ones. I almost reread the same line. Finding myself captivated by okay, that is the same set. Okay, yeah, you already said you were captivated already. You don't have to repeat yourself, my dude. And how recent graphics made her more appealing. Listen. Just go touch grass. Yeah. I find the chicks in the game Goddess of Victory Nikkei hot, but you don't see me going on about, like, what you're doing. Like, just chill, my dude. My friend Chris at the time was really good with character design and AI for characters that I guess he designed. You know, Because character design. He aspired... Oh, God. He aspired to become a character designer for Nintendo one day. But alas, he doesn't exist, so he's not going to. I was really curious to see what he could do, so I asked him if he could create a Zelda interactive AI and put it on my computer. Dude, You want your waifu to be real. Cool, it's fine. But let's be real, dude. You're probably so smelly, you probably don't shower, that your waifu would want nothing to do with you. I'm pretty sure that could be said about everyone's waifu. Just, you know, take a shower, get some soap, touch grass, or whatever. He said that it wouldn't be too hard, but her AI would be limited. I, however, was happy with this. For once, I was able to have my very own Zelda. That sentence sounds wrong. And have her be interactive, you know, because you have a bunch of non-interactive Zeldas. I mean, I think that's just how women are around you to begin with. God, am I being too much of a dick? But, you know, I'm being a dick to that fictional character. I meant nothing sexual. Bullshit! I wasn't good with girls. No shit. And I just wanted to see how she would be in conversations. A bit like a practice girlfriend, I suppose. You know, but he totally doesn't mean anything sexual. He's gonna ERP the AI, watch. ERP. And if you guys don't know what ERP means, well, Google it. I don't want to talk about that. Ugh. God. I knew people in VR chat. A couple weeks later, and he came up to me in school and gave me a disc labeled ZAI. He said that it turned out better than he expected. I was so excited, I shoved it in my bag and quickly as I could. The day finally came to an end, and I stormed home. Living only a few minutes was very handy. Oh, how convenient. This is gonna... Bro, this is gonna go like... Have you ever played Doki Doki Literature Club where it's like a visual novel, then it starts breaking the fourth wall, and it gets scary? Yeah, dude. You're such an amateur. Play Doki Doki and you'll just see why this goes badly. I booted the disc up and installed the drivers and programs Chris said I should get. Chris, you're an enabler. Stop it. There it was. She was there, on my screen, sitting in a chair staring blankly at me. It was more akin to her Ocarina of Time model, but with much better graphics. Okay, so... It was a custom character model, you're saying. Or whatever. Which he most likely modeled after one of the Wii titles. Okay, so I'm gonna assume, since this is like the Nintendo Wii era of gaming, it was Twilight Princess Zelda, but probably retextured to look like the Ocarina version. Anyway, continuing. A strange thing about her eyes. Wait, did I spaz out? Did I like have a stroke? Oh, okay, yeah. I thought like there was more to this statement before it, but no. It's just a strange thing about her eyes. They were cat-like. Dark yellow oblong pupils. It was a bit off-putting, but I didn't mind because you had low standards, dude. By the way, I'm reading behind my head right here. I opened a chat box and began to talk to her. At first, it appeared as if she wasn't interested because well, I think that's just common with you and women. Not gonna lie. I think you just weird women out. You probably don't shower. I kept on talking to her and finally she warmed up to me because, you know, she's stuck in your computer. She might as well. You're basically holding her hostage. Moving slightly closer to the screen and smiling towards the screen, almost as if she could actually see me. It felt strange. It felt as if she can actually see. Why are you repeating? Bro, you said it before that last statement. What? Yeah, it was the last sentence you just said that. Why the hell are you... You know what? Let's just continue. But the excitement of finally being able to talk to her soon overtook the feeling of worry. Zelda Senpai finally noticed me. I hate that. I hate this. Okay, again, I'm reading what's behind my head. Apologies. I continued talking throughout the whole night. I would ask questions. You know, this is just like Chat GPT, right? Some people just talk to bots on Chat GPT or something like that. Is this what's going on? Is this the origin of Chat GPT? Oh well. Anyway, I would ask questions and suggest places to go and see how she responded. But you know, that's kind of cruel because you're suggesting places, but it's not like the AI can go to them. I mean, unless there's like built-in locations your friend put that, like the Hyrule, like the maps of like Hyrule or something. I don't fucking know. God. You're literally just holding this AI hostage. Okay, where was I? Okay. It was really fun, and I was able to have full conversations. I was shocked at how in-depth it was, you know, but you didn't describe it that great, but yeah. After talking for the whole night, she said, "Good night, Daniel." Oh, we got your name now, douchebag. Damn, Daniel! Wasn't that a meme? I can't do the meme, but... Wasn't that a meme? I just assumed Chris had programmed my name into her coding. Which, you know, I'm sure he... This is gonna be something you're gonna look back at later in the story and be all, oh yeah, this AI was sus. I just remembered it already knew my name before I stated it. But, you know, I probably shouldn't have just assumed my friend programmed my name. If anything, he probably just programmed the AI to have like basic dialogue and yeah. I was never really good with the things he did, so I was oblivious because, you know, why wouldn't you be oblivious? You should have, like, fucking assumed something was weird because bold of you to assume your friend would go that far to program your weird little AI thing, but, you know, whatever. A month or so after, and I was still talking with her, but now her appearance had changed, and she actually began to start getting excited whenever I would open up the program she was in. Oh god, this is gonna get weird, isn't it? I became attached. Damn it. Yeah, just Monica, right? I became too attached. One day she pronounced her love. You mean pronounced. I feel like you're using the wrong word right here. She pronounced her love for me, and I proclaimed it back. I think you meant to say she proclaimed your, you know, whatever. Pronounced. She was trying to sound it out. I wasn't really in love with the computer, but it was so real that I was scared He was scared that he might, but he wasn't really in... What the fuck are you saying, sir? Please, explain! What the fuck does this sentence even mean? You know, you could have just said... You were scared that you might fall in love with your computer or something, which... Dude, it's fucking weird. You probably... This guy's probably a Discord mod, let's be real. He's probably a Discord mod. Like... It's stories like these that make me lose faith in humanity. I mean, keep in mind, the story was meant to be scary, right now it's just cringe. And it's probably gonna get more cringe as I get closer to the end. Okay, after that, I only used the program a few more times in fear that I would become so attached that my real life would suffer. But it sounds to me your real life already... Like, what are you damaging? You probably already have no social life. I mean, I don't either, but I wouldn't stoop this low. And you probably just have that one friend, game developer friend, that made this AI to begin with, and he probably thinks you're weird, so you're probably not even really his friend. He just made you that so you would piss off and stop bugging him about... Yeah. You know. Let's just continue. And eventually, I just stopped, because, you know, it's not gonna come bite you back, because this is totally a creepypasta story. Anyway, I decided to find a real girlfriend, like any chick would date you, but, you know, it's whatever. And after a few months, I eventually did. Ho ho! Right hand doesn't count, buddy. I'm just saying. Right hand doesn't count. A year later, I was rummaging through my old things and found the old laptop. The old laptop. He never said this was on a laptop. Like, under my impression, I thought it was on like his desktop computer or something. But I guess it's on the old laptop. I logged onto it and remembered about the Zelda. You know, the Zelda, everyone. The Zelda. The interactive Zelda that he probably put in his basement with his non-interactive Zeldas, like he mentioned earlier. I opened it up and saw her there. Instead of the usual excitement, she looked upset because, you know, this sentient being you haven't talked to in, like, a long-ass time. So you, like, expect it to not... You know what? Let's continue. She looked at me with a crying face, asked, "Why? Why did you forget about me?" I was a little scared. She began to shout and scream at me, and I had to turn the laptop volume down. Women, am I right? That's a bad joke. Clearly, this guy's an expert. Because the sound she was making was horrifically loud. Yeah, so you just muted. Yeah. She came closer to the screen and hit it. Spooky! Am I supposed to be scared yet? Like, at this point, I would... If I were in this dude's situation, I'm all... You know what, bitch? You're on a laptop. Time for you to find meat. Mr. Lighter and gasoline, or... I don't know, bat? Just crush it with a bat? I mean, come on, it's an old laptop. You clearly have a better computer now. If you said it's your old laptop, you probably have a new laptop. Anyway, and froze on her face, and her cat-like eyes were there, just staring at me. I took the battery out and put it back in because that's how you fix computer issues. You just pull out the battery and put it back in. I mean, my laptop I'm recording on right now, I can't do that. Because I don't know why. As I turned it, I guess it meant to say as I turned it on, because he turned it back on, I assume. It's just they forgot a word, turned it, and booted up the program. I noticed she was missing. In her place was Chris, because he got isekai'd into your computer for no reason. This is getting fucking stupid. Why is he in your computer? Who knows? He was tied to the chair, and a small humming sound could be heard. Slowly, I saw Zelda walk onto my screen. This is getting stupid. I mean, I did say when I started the video, the story's gonna be stupid. I like this Persona song. I should play Persona 5. I keep telling myself that. Like, I know what happens in Persona 5, and that's why I haven't been playing it. Anyway, back to this terrible story I'm reading for y'all. Which y'all didn't ask me to read, but if I have this cursed knowledge of bad creepypasta writing, y'all have to suffer with me. I have to share this suffering in the world so the world doesn't make the same mistake and write this shit again. FYI, if you're the writer, apologies, but this story was bad. I'm sure the writer at this point in their life knows it's bad. Anyway. And standing... Okay, so I saw Zelda walk onto my screen and stand behind Chris, squeezing his shoulders, giving him a back rub, bro. Her yelled in pain, which makes no fucking sense. I don't know what that means. Are you saying Chris yelled in pain? Is Chris the her? So Chris is a chick now? Like he transformed into a woman? Like, what the fuck? You said that you called him a he earlier, but you know, is Zelda yelling in pain? Is Zelda like what's going on here? Who's yelling in pain? She had him tied to a chair, gagged, and blindfolded. There were dry bits of blood around his mouth from the ropes, and his shirt was bloody and sweaty. Okay, so you turn off your computer for like a few minutes, and then you turn it back on, and that guy's that tortured already. How the fuck did he even get in your computer that quick? Like, you know, creepypasta logic doesn't have to make sense. Anyway, was all bloody and sweaty. It didn't look real, and I never believed it. Fuck you. She looked at me She looked at the screen and said, "You shouldn't have forgotten about me." My god, you're dragging it on, lady. Get over it. The laptop screen turned black, and I heard a blood-curdling scream. After that, the laptop would not start again. I took the laptop outside and threw it in the trash, mainly out of... Okay, you know, if I had a cursed laptop, I wouldn't just throw it in the trash. Y'all ever see the movie Office Space? You know the scene where they destroy the printer? I would be doing that scene to that laptop, with the song playing. Back up in your ass with the resurrection. It's a group hotter than an erection that shows no affection. They wanna ban us on Capitol Hill, cause it's die motherfucker, die motherfucker, die. Still, die motherfucker, die motherfucker, die. You know that song. Sorry, I tend to like sing rap songs, I remember. But yeah, I would be reenacting that scene. I mean, I have a bat. They use a bat to destroy it. Anyway, continuing on. A couple seconds later, I got a call from my girlfriend, who's totally real and not my right hand, saying that she was at Chris's house and she wants me to come. Oh. She wants you to... Listen, what you guys do in the bed, you don't need to, like... Oh, you mean come over. Okay, I gotcha. I was so relieved that Chris was okay, and I got ready and went over. When I got there, I saw a police car and an ambulance. My stomach dropped as a body bag was brought out of his house. So much for that guy. Because, you know, he somehow entered your computer and got killed by an AI he created because for you to goon over. By the way, don't look up what gooning means now. It used to mean henchman or something like that. Now it's a totally different meaning. Where was I? And his mother and father stood at the door crying because computer lady kills son. I saw my girlfriend stood out in the street with the crowd. She knew I was upset, so she gave me a hug. After things had died down, we went back to my house and went up into my room. So you guys are gonna smash. She sat on the bed and started to giggle a little. Okay, I'm gonna have to not read the next part, right? I got annoyed and told her to be quiet. Beautiful relationship you and your right hand has. She looked at me with a devilish smile and said, never forget. Her normal green eyes God, don't know how to grammar. And become highly dilated. Her eyes changed color and became yellow. Her pupils elongated because, you know, didn't the Zelda have that? She stood up and repeated never forget over and over again. I ran terrified out of my house. Okay, I have a question. Okay, so this is suggesting that his girlfriend the whole time was the AI, it's just she was in the real world. If the AI came to the real world, why is she so pissed? Because they're dating to begin with, so like the murder was unnecessary, you exist in his world now and everything's cool, y'all. I'm sure the main character would be okay with that, because no longer you're just an AI in the computer. Why are you so pissed if you were with him still? Like, and it was only until you only go apeshit when he turns back on the laptop, you're all, why did you forget about me? But then you're at the same time in the real world with him. So why are you angry and murdering to begin with? I mean, I'm questioning a creepypasta. Because, you know, I mean, also, if you were in the real world and you were dating him, you could, like, legit let him know you were the AI and now you're in the real world and everything's fine because you're not an AI anymore, you're in... Why am I? You know what, let's just finish this piece of shit. I ran terrified out of my house. I waited for her to come outside, but she never did. Upon investigation, I realized she was no longer in my house. Confused and scared, I called a couple of friends to stay over. the night. She never showed her face again. Nobody had never even heard of my girlfriend because, you know, she's not real. She's your right hand. To this day, I still hear faint whispers coming from the halls. Never forget, followed by a faint humming approaching my bedroom. Oh, some people... Top 10 worst... Okay, so yeah, these people read bad creepypastas. Yuri of Wynn, Hudo Hoodlum's Revenge. He looks like the guy from the Gorillas. Look at this comment of not sexual. Yeah, he meant nothing sexual, guys. Okay. So yeah, this was like a god-awful creepypasta that got moved to the troll pasta. Again, with all the joke stories. So, in case you didn't know, the Troll Pasta wiki is for the joke stories that are usually mocking bad creepypasta cliches and are just all in all trying to be funny, and really bad creepypastas that created those cliches. Like one of the worst ones, Sonic.exe, which I refuse to read because one, it's fucking long. I mean, this was kind of long, but Sonic.exe is way longer and way dumber. So I don't want to read that shit. And, yeah, like, the Troll Pasta has creepypastas that were so bad that they got moved in with the joke stories. Now, this story, I will say, it felt like it was more of some dude's weird fanfiction where he shipped himself, like it's a self-insert, with his waifu, Zelda, which, hey, it's okay to have, like, a waifu. A lot of people have a lot of anime waifus, video game waifus. Hell, like, me, a niece from Nikkei. And I have a million others, like Y'shtola from Final Fantasy. But, this dude's Zelda, but, you know, you don't have to be all cringe and write a self-insert and be all... Like, why? Just why? It's just so cringy. Like, doing, like, self-insert shit? This is clearly him self-inserting. Like, what the fuck? Oh god, my headphones died. Or did the music stop? Hold on, let me check. Oh yeah, it paused. Hold on, let me Anyway. This was like really bad creepypasta readings. I'll probably read more if I really feel like it. Like sometimes, I mean, I guess it's kinda like a reaction. Because it's me, like, reacting to a bad creepypasta story that I'm reading to y'all because of how bad the story is. I'm, like, reacting and making fun of it. But sometimes I just want to break from, like, reaction videos, and sometimes I don't feel like recording gaming. So this is, like, something different I can do if I want to read something funny and share it with y'all. But anyway, I'll probably do more of this another time, if I feel like it. But yeah, this was like, really bad creepypastas to read. If I don't link it in the description, because I don't feel like getting the link to this, it's called ZAI. Like, just go to the Troll Pasta wiki, and there's the... See, look, here's the title right here. ZAI. Also, just a heads up, there's like a lot of edgy stuff on the Troll Pasta. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If you want me to read more shitty creepypastas, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll probably just do it randomly if I feel like it. Anyway, You all have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Peace.